Now this is episode 3 for you to learn about how to make money online using the Airbnb co-hosting strategy. So look, in this video, it says it in the title, I want to show you how and where to find tired property owners who are willing to give their property to do Airbnb co-hosting. And yeah, look, I mean, I'm so excited to share you this, and I've been buzzing because I wrote this, whole point, and I was kind of thinking about how my clients have been doing this for years and years, and right now the co-hosting strategy is still not there because most of the clients that I work with offer property management. So like a letting agency or a rental agency would offer, they're offering the full end-to-end service, whereas not every landlord wants that. They want the control of their property, they want to go into their property. What they really need is help to get more bookings by being Airbnb co-hosting. So look, without further ado, I really wanted to kind of show you the strategy on my screen so that you understand the process. So I'm going to go through like maybe a couple of them with you guys on the screen first, and then I'll let you do the other. But really, again, if you watched the earlier 2 parts of the video on how to find those how to find those co-hosts, why you should be doing, this is going to be an exciting video. So without further ado, guys, let's dive into it. So as you can see from my screen, I'm on an Airbnb account, and look, you can be anywhere in the world and you can do this. So I'm going to look at maybe Dubai, for example, right? So I go into Dubai, and effectively what you want to think about from a strategic perspective is most of these calendars are probably only opened for 90 days, and if you're more creative then they will be open for longer depending on minimum night stay. But right now, Jan being quiet, and most people are probably sit down thinking, I don't know if I want to do this because I've had a bad year or I haven't made as much money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and, let's say for me, if I go to Dubai, obviously it's a peak season for them, right? So most of the properties should be doing okay, but if they aren't, they're not going to be booked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and select, I'm going to try and select a weekdays over a weekend, so 15th to the 18th for guests, and I'm going to search. Now most of this, you can see there, firstly there's over 1,000 properties in Dubai right now which is online, and the likely chances are, look, if you're on the peak of the peak location here around Bulj Arab and the Palm and stuff like that, then you're obviously going to see a lot of properties that's going to do well. And even when I zoomed in, there's still thousands of properties online. So now really your job is to go into potentially like listings that has got maybe bad reviews, because that could really lead you to understand the process behind it. So I'm going to see if there's an option for review management. No, so there isn't. So effectively what we will be doing is we want to go in and literally look at something that's maybe around the mid 4s, right, in reviews, because they're probably the ones who are not like actively looking at helping themselves, and they're not really kind of working on their reviews and stuff like that. So you want to keep doing it. You want to look at kind of the old school. Now that for me is like a basic setup with 4.81 review, but there's about 43 of them. That's 4.63 basic setup, right? I'm going to keep going till I find someone. So 4.33, 18 review. There you are. There you go. 3.64, only 11. So now the way we've got to find out is hopefully it's not another Airbnb co-hosting company. If it is, then again, it's no point speaking to them. But the way to find out is, there you go. So that's another kind of holiday rental management company, which means that you can't do it. But you understand the process behind it, right? You've got to kind of go and kind of flick through some of this so that you understand who is a property owner or who is actually doing it by themselves. Again, maybe I'm focusing on two of a peak location, so maybe I'm going to go slightly outskirts, so maybe I'm going to go around this way just to make sure that, okay, so that's new. Again, that is a management company. So you can see how amazing, like, management companies are really taking advantage of other people's property, you know, with 6 years experience, with over 2,000. It's amazing, right? I love the fact this is what, and you can see what we talked about co-hosting. There's clearly what it shows, exactly the strategy that we're taking, and people absolutely leveraging it. So the idea now is, guys, I'd love you to spend time, exactly what I'm doing right now on Airbnb, to find someone. And then what you do is, once you find someone, all you're doing is you're going into the account and you're sending them a nice little message here, contact host, right? And then all you do is you're literally you're asking a question around, hey, how's your Airbnb? And maybe, again, to leverage, let's make sure that you're telling them about their problems they're having right now. So the strategy one, you can see I'd probably choose Dubai as a very big market. So there's a lot of other kind of what I call them is a management company rather than an Airbnb co-hosting company, right? Because they offer the end-to-end, the cleanings, the dealing with the problems, and they charge a lot on management fee and stuff like that. But I think what you can see here is an easy way to find someone on Airbnb, find where the problem is, and then to be able to go into message and really have a chat with them to say, hey, I would love to help you improve your reviews. I would love to help you looking at your calendar. It's pretty empty. I would love to help you with getting more bookings, and obviously to be able to sell your service. So that is one of the best strategy for you, to be able to go and outreach as many landlords as possible, bearing in mind Airbnb will block you if you do too many. So you've got to be very strategic on your approach. Now, the second strategy to find those tired Airbnb owners and property owners who want to let you do co-hosting is Instagram. Because now, if you look at an Instagram account and you go into Instagram, obviously type in Airbnb New York, and you'll probably see a list of pages. You'll see pages who have trying to create a page but never got to actually complete it, and once they've started, probably done 3 or 4 posts, and they just couldn't understand the process behind social media, and they've probably given up. Now, that again is a perfect property owner that you want to approach via Instagram and say, hey, just to let you know, right, I can help you get your Instagram all up and running. I can be your Airbnb co-host, and then let me, come in and work for you, and let's work together to actually build your business back again and get your property filled, get your system built, automate it, revenue generation, and all of that question. So again, second strategy, to just easily go Instagram, search for Airbnb businesses, look at their profile, and make those contacts. Moving on to strategy number 3. So guys, look, I hope you're enjoying this video and actually facts on how you can really go and start your business today with Airbnb co-hosting. And look, with strategy 3, it's pretty simple. You just go into property networking places. Now, in your investment area, there'll be loads of property networking. All you need to do is literally go there and say, hey, I've started an Airbnb co-hosting company. This is who I am, and this is what we're doing. This is effectively who we are, our services, and literally tell people what you're doing. It's the best way to be in the community. Look, guys, we're not at the moment looking to get hundreds of units. We're looking at getting few units first to get started. The 10, the 20 units, that's really going to make a difference to your pocket, right? Imagine, if somebody does $3,000 in revenue and you offer 10% on that, that's $300 per property. Right, so now all of a sudden, if you're doing 10 property, that's $3,000. Now, there's not a lot of work that needs to be put in because you're purely looking at the online management side of the business. So again, property networking is again the best place to find tired property owners for Airbnb. And the last two, strategy 4 and strategy 5, are quite similar for me. Number 4 is LinkedIn. LinkedIn, again, being a very professional place, but also if you type in the keyword Airbnb owners or service accommodation owner in the UK, you're going to easily find someone who's willing to, or who already runs and operates a service accommodation business. And the only fact is you sending them an outreach saying, hey, would you like me to co-host it? are you tired about not doing this? Do you want to automate it? I would love to come and do that for you without a worry about anything else, and charge you a very little percentage on the revenue, you know, and that they will be willing to talk. And the last one for me is create a property management, property Airbnb co-hosting website, because that's again important. You as well is a brand, you need to make sure that you are being seen online. If people ask what your company is, they should be able to see a very innovative website for you. So again, a very little cost to create a website nowadays anyway, and I would highly recommend you do that. So guys, and again, very easy video for me. It was just kind of talking about the episode 1, episode 2, this one being episode 3, just kind of reflecting on you have the easiest option just to go on Airbnb and do the creative strategy. But at the moment, what you want to do, starting this online business, you want to be able to leverage all the platform. And remember, you know, businesses spend loads of money on acquiring customers and everything they do with business. In this case, all you need is time. You need that evening that you want to spend watching Netflix, instead doing this, right? Spending 4 hours, sending loads of outreach, measuring them, looking at the replies you're getting, send them a video introduction. If you're really good, if you love making money online, you've got to put your face brand, you've got to send them saying, hey, I am this from this company, you know, I saw your Instagram page, I'm reaching out to you with this video to let you know that I would love to become a part of your Airbnb co-hosting program and want to help you grow this opportunity. So guys, I think without further ado, there's 2 things I always ask. Firstly, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe, because I'll tell you something, we're going to bring you some amazing videos for Airbnb this year, right? And I've been doing this for 3 years. You can go and see there's probably about 500 videos on this channel, and I really want to make sure that you enjoy it, firstly, secondly you learn from it, and thirdly you go and implement it, right? And that is what all Grow Your BnB is all about. We want customers like yourself to grow your business. We want you to do well, so that at one point we can work together to grow your Airbnb and short-term rental brand. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with another and final episode very soon.